Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back. So I am Vigil, your women's empowerment coach, your business coach, your woman who is infusing you with passion into your life and all things surrounding how to find that passion for yourself in your life. Today is day 3 of our 5-day program on answering those 50 questions on how to find the passion in your life in 5 days in everything that you do. I hope that you are all having a wonderful weekend or a wonderful week and that you've got some great things planned for yourself. I hope that the course has been getting you to really consider and think about some of the things that that you bring into your life and that you allow yourself to go through, and the way that you move through them, move forward. Are you looking at the way that you're living your life and determining for yourself, are you doing the things that you love? Are you doing the things that you're stuck doing because you feel like you have to? What is it that you've been learning? And I'm looking forward to those DMs that I've been getting in regards to what your experience has been like. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to jump right in. I'm going to share our workbook. And for those of you who have been following along, if you wanted to receive the PDF of the workbook, definitely comment below or shoot me over a DM and let me know what it is exactly that you're experiencing for the program, and that you want the PDF, and let me know if you have any questions, or let me know if you've booked your free appointment, which is awesome. All right, let's see here. So let's go to our shared screen. There we go. All right. So 50 questions for finding your passion in life in 5 days. When it comes to finding our passions and purpose in life, one of the biggest obstacles that gets in the way is a job that sucks the life out of us. No, we do not want that. It's very common for people to hate their job or not like what they're doing and know deep down inside that they really would rather have a completely different life, but we fail to change anything. Is that you? Is that something you've experienced in the past? Is that something that you're currently in the midst of? I want to know. The idea of finding your passion and purpose can sound daunting, especially if we compare ourselves to other people who appear to have it all together and they just know what they want to spend the rest of their lives doing, and you're still figuring it out. That's okay. It's good to always be consistently reevaluating what it is that you're doing. I don't want you to feel that you have to be stuck in particular areas of your life. So rather than focusing on what everyone else is doing, if we adopt a confident and a curious attitude about finding our own passions in life, it will naturally unfold before us. Curious is the operative word. Let your inquisitiveness and your intuition guide you towards those options that are perhaps less obvious and the interests that you've always had but never really pursued. What would you do if earning money was no longer an issue at a job that you dislike? The interests that you're attracted to pursuing might seem shallow, irrelevant, or impractical, perhaps to others, maybe initially to yourself, but don't be too quick to dismiss anything. Trust yourself on what you're drawn to. That is where you will find your consistent passion for the work that you're doing and your consistent happiness, because you deserve that. You deserve to have the happiness in your life that you seek. You're drawn to things for a particular reason. And when it comes to your professional life and when it comes to the work that you perform on a consistent basis, you deserve to do something that you're drawn to, that you love, that you're passionate about. So first day, we went over the first 10 questions. We spoke about finding clarity in what you are passionate in about your life, but answering these 50 questions in a thoughtful and thorough manner, answering 1 page a day. We don't want to overwhelm you, but I want you to really look and really think about, are you doing the things that are really fulfilling to you? Are you dismissing them because you feel you should be doing something that perhaps someone else said you should be doing? Are you doing the thing for yourself that you really are drawn to. Yesterday, for day 2, a lot of the questions that we went over were asking you, are you living out of your integrity? Are you pursuing things, or are you not pursuing things that are, preventing your passion in life? Are you bombarding yourself with walls that are not allowing you to really progress in that direction in which that you should really be progressing in? Because you deserve this. You deserve passion and happiness and living the life that you choose, So today for day 3, we are going to be answering questions 21 through 30. And here we go. Question 21. If there was evidence that your fears or limiting beliefs might come true, is the risk significant enough to prevent you from going after your passion? Have you thought about that? Have you written down what it is that you want to come true? And are you listing out the things that you think are preventing you from going after your passion? It's really important for us to try to dispel those myths that we have created for ourselves, those limiting beliefs, those fears that hold us back from being our true selves, from being the awesome person that people love about you. Your biggest fans, your biggest cheerleaders, what is it that they love about you? It's because you have a particular quality, and that's where you should dig into. What are those great qualities that sometimes we don't see for ourselves that will allow you to move past these feelings of inadequacies, these fears? Think about that. If there's evidence that your fears or limiting beliefs might come true, is the risk significant enough to prevent you from going after your passion? Question 22. Can you tolerate some risk and uncertainty in relation to finding your passion? And if so, how much? How much risk are you willing to tolerate? It's a scary place sometimes. Maybe you're unsure of yourself, but what have you got to lose? You have the experience to lose. You have the opportunity to learn that you're missing out on, that you could potentially lose if you don't even try, if you don't put yourself out there. Question 23. What do you prioritize over pursuing your main passion in life? Is it your job, your lifestyle, your home, others' opinions? What is it that you are putting in front of yourself that is not allowing you to pursue those main passions? Are you holding yourself down because you're afraid that if you try to do something else, you might fail? Fail forward. Fail through learning. It's okay to not succeed on the 1st through 20th try, 21st try, 50th try. The point is you keep pursuing. You learn and you grow. You learn and you grow. You try again, you learn and you grow. So what are you prioritizing over pursuing your main passion in your life? Are you prioritizing your job, your lifestyle, your home, others' opinions? What are you putting first in front of your own passions for pursuing the things that you love the most? Question 24. What is the main concern that's holding you back from committing to pursuing your primary passion in life? Do you not know how to set up a business structure? Do you not know how to incorporate your organization? Do you not know what your day-to-day activity should look like once you try to really shift and focus on this thing that you're truly passionate about? Is that what you fear? Is that what is holding you back? Because if it is, I can tell you, self included, there is a host of us who have committed our passions, our careers on helping you to do so. It is why we become coaches. It is why I have an amazing circle of coaches in my life, because we thrive off of helping others and connecting you to those resources that we know that you need, but you might not really realize are available to you. Free opportunities, paid opportunities. The really big, I think, emphasis here is that you are understanding what's the main concerns holding you back, and you commit to pursue your passion anyways. with caution, with grace. By documenting those things that you're afraid of, we can really sort of pull them apart, clear the dust, pull apart. Think of like a ball of cotton, you can't see through it when it's all together, but if you pull it apart, you have this great opportunity to see through it and to see for what it really is, small fibers of fabric, as an example. Question 25. What specific actions can you take to reduce and manage this fear? The first thing I do is I start with my clients and I ask them, let's write down all of the things that you're afraid of. And then let's designate a specific amount of time and let's go through each one. Because if you don't address it, it's not necessarily going to go away. It's going to live in the back of your little heart. It's going to live in the back of your mind, and it will kind of poke at you. So how about we grab hold of those fears, we tease them apart, and we see them for what they really are: insecurities, inadequacies of, or beliefs in the inadequacies of ourselves, which may not necessarily be true. You can't excel at something if you don't know how to do it. Take yourself back to entering grade school. Yeah, that was scary, but you've learned. And as you learned, you grew, you experienced life, you gained education, you gained insight, you gained personal knowledge, and you were able to see, what, this is not so scary. I can continue through this and I can learn more. And I can take what I learn and apply it to my personal life and move forward, move closer to the things that I love doing, that I am passionate about, that are fulfilling. Question 26. Is there anyone preventing you from pursuing your passion? Who are they and how do they hold you back? I've had many clients who are like, oh, I don't want to write that down because I don't want that to get out. But you know what? It doesn't necessarily have to go anywhere. It's for you. It's for you to acknowledge if a specific person, relationship, etc., is preventing you from pursuing your passion. Is someone putting blocks in front of you? Is someone telling you you can't do it? Who are they and how do they hold you back? That is one of the main topics that I speak with when I'm coaching my women's empowerment clients, is we tease apart those people and the fact that maybe we have put them on a pedestal for some reason, or we were told we should listen to them for some reason. But as growing adults, it is our responsibility to take on our life decisions for ourselves. And we have to break away from relationships that hold us back. Yes, that is not easy. Yes, that is very difficult. But if something or someone is holding you back, you need to get them out of your way. And we find resources to help you do that. I know sometimes we cannot do things alone. I know because I've experienced it. I have seen others go through it. And there is a way through that tunnel. But you don't have to do it on your own. That's why you join groups like this one, like the Empowered Woman. It's why you reach out to women's empowerment coaches like myself. You reach out to others who have some insight, some advice, some experience to share with you to help you get through that. That's why we have therapists and coaches and all of these amazing people that we bring into our lives to help us move forward. Question 27. How could you communicate with this person or people to either gain their support or get them to step out of the way? We need to deal with others through graceful behavior. Never are we rude. Never are we pushy. It's not necessary, I don't believe, not for me, not in my style of communication. But it is clear to me that we have to communicate our expectations over how we would like to be treated. And if someone is not supporting you in your passion in life, then sister, they are not supporting you in your passion in life. Question 28. Are you willing to disengage from people who are undermining your ability to pursue your passion in life? Are you willing to disengage from people who are undermining your ability to pursue your passion in life? If not, why not? What is tying you to someone that is holding you back, that is preventing you from moving forward and from succeeding? Maybe it's their fear that you are going to become so self-assured, so pleased with your passion in life, that you are pursuing what you really want to be pursuing, that you would no longer need them. Perhaps someone is holding you back because they're afraid they couldn't be alone without you. Relationship dynamics are most certainly complicated, but it's important to recognize when you are being held back by someone through fear. You allow that to happen through your own fear. They do that to you because of their fear. It's important that we identify that, call it out for what it is, and get it out of the way. Because you deserve your happiness. You deserve your passion. You deserve to be able to do what you want and pursue the passions that you have in life, because you are amazing. You are a unique individual. You have worthwhile skills. You've developed the ability to do things that you are very passionate about because you wholeheartedly pursued them, and don't let someone stand in your way. Question 29. Do people close to you have genuine concerns about your life, passion, or your ideas? How can you put yourself in circles that would encourage you and support you? Let's ask that again. Do people close to you have genuine concerns about your life or your ideas? How can you put yourself in circles that would encourage you and support you? If your sisters, brothers, colleagues, partners, best friends have no true concern for you wanting to pursue your life's passion with purpose and intention, and really elevate your life to succeed, to build a legacy for your family, do they really deserve to be around you? I think not. And it's taken a long time for me to sever ties with, I think, individuals who don't encourage me, who don't support me, who don't say, yeah, Vihil, go out and do this. Spread your passion through the world, because that's what you love doing. You have to put yourself in circles of people who will encourage you and support you. It's why I constantly seek out women's empowerment organizations to partner with. It's why I continue with the monthly International Women in Business Masterminds. It's why I do the quarterly power luncheons. It's why we do Magister Magazine, also that we can show you there are women who will support you, who will encourage you, who will help you along your journey, because you deserve that. We all do. We all do. And it is high time that we have claimed that and said, I am important and I deserve to do the things that I love doing, and to not be put down by someone consumed with their own fear. Question 30. We're going to end on a higher note. It's very intense questioning as we go through. I know it is, but I love it. And it forces you, if you're not writing down answers to this right now, print out these pages and jot through them as you're doing your morning journaling, your evening meditations, etc. It's important that we ask these types of questions so that we are able to identify in our lives, are we pursuing our passions? That's what's going to keep us thriving. That's what's going to keep us fulfilled, excited, motivated, moving through life with purpose and intentions. I'm very passionate about this particular project of 50 questions to finding your passion, because we have all not done it for so long. We get caught up in the grind, and we get caught up in focusing on everyone else and making everyone else happy. And so many times we forget to do it for ourselves. We lose ourselves in the day-to-day or in the grind, however you want to put it. So question 30, what hobbies or interests have you had in the last few years that intrigue you and that you might consider pursuing as a life passion? Let's end that on an inquisitive note. Let's spark that curious nature in you. What hobbies or interests have you had in the last few years that intrigue you and that you might consider pursuing as a life passion? Start small. Take little steps to get you there. There's nothing wrong with popping your toe in the water to see if it's to your liking, and then deciding further. Do you want to pursue more? Do you want to dive in? Or are you going to say, you know what? No, I did explore that, but it actually isn't what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to refine now that I have had some experience. Let me refine what I think I'd like to pursue, or something new that I want to explore. I challenge you on at least a quarterly basis. Try something new. Try something new. Something that you're interested in. Go take a class. Go do a paint and sip. Go golfing. Go buy yourself some canvas and paints down at the local craft store and just see. You might really love it. You might be really good at it and thrive at it, and you might surprise yourself. So I'm going to stop the share for now. And as we continue to go through the course of, 50 questions to ask yourself to pursuing passion in your life over the course of these 5 days, I hope that you are giving yourself the opportunity to reflect and to open yourself up. What is really fun to do is to do this with your partner, or do this with a best friend, or someone who also knows you, or perhaps thinks they know you, someone that you respect, someone who perhaps you would like to get to know on a more deeper level, is to go through these questions, to think about, are you the person that everyone thinks that you are? Are you living your true life because you really have decided this is the direction that you're going to go in? You're willing to allow some risk in your life to explore your passions. I think it's so very important that we ask these questions to ourselves. We do this program at least once every about 10 months or so that we can really revisit and see what it is that we're pursuing. So with that, thank you so much for your time. I hope you've been really enjoying the 50 questions to finding your passion in life. If you are interested in the PDF, I will email it over to you. You just have to send me a DM, post a comment below, say, hey, Vihil, I'm interested in that PDF of yours. I'll send you the link and you can download it from the Google Drive. And don't forget, as you're going through this process, because you are in this group that I created, because I wanted to create a space for women to feel like you have a network of support. It's not about sales. It's not about pushing something on you that you're not ready for. It's about simply providing information about my way of doing coaching online to women who are interested in learning more about themselves, about professional development, about building a business, about climbing their career ladder. As someone who comes from 20 plus years of corporate, I loved climbing that career ladder. I was thriving in my element as I was pursuing it. And then when I decided to have a little girl, my priorities shifted because I shifted. I wanted to do something that allowed me to not be strictly that go-getter, hardcore businesswoman, but also to be a mom and to help other women get through those stages of their lives where they're still figuring things out, trying to put the pieces together in a way that makes them feel complete, in a way that makes you feel like you are pursuing your life with passion, that you have the tools, that you're armed with the things that you need, the soft skills, the hard skills, etc. It's very important to me because that's who I am as a women's empowerment business coach, is to utilize those experiences and those skills and that understanding that I have developed and my continued education. And that's what I dedicate. This is my passion, is to help you find yours. So I'm going to go ahead and post the link for anybody who is interested to go ahead and book that 30-minute call with me. It's pretty quick. You'll find out really quickly if you're someone, if I'm someone that you would like to continue to work with. We'll see if we mesh well, and then you can get opened up to the different opportunities that I provide, how you can join a coaching program that I'm delivering, how you can take one of my online courses where you just download the videos and the workbooks and you work through it yourself. How can I help you to continue to succeed? I ask you this with sincerity and with passion, because this is my life's work. This is what I love to do. So with that, I am Vihil Vigil, your women's empowerment business coach. And today was day 3 of answering 50 questions, 10 questions a day over the course of 5 days, to finding your true passion in life and encouraging you to pursue it and teasing apart those things that are holding you back. I will revisit this video so I can go ahead and post all of those questions specifically if you don't want to receive the PDF. But if you do, just let me know. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow.